This is the story of Paul. Paul has been feeling unwell for some time and complains of a range of symptoms. From the patient history and initial clinical findings, his doctor can see a number of possibilities, but he's most concerned about heart failure. To ensure best patient management, he performs a simple blood test right there and then. This test is for NT-proBNP, a protein that can help differentiate between a cardiac and non-cardiac origin of symptoms. It's run on the Cobas H232 point-of-care system, a portable device that's quick and easy to use and gives accurate results in just 12 minutes. A reading lower than 125 picograms per milliliter means heart failure is unlikely. Unfortunately, Paul's reading is high, and he is referred to a cardiologist who confirms it's heart failure. At first, he feels anxious, but is reassured by his treatment and regular checkups, where his doctor monitors NT-proBNP on the Cobas H232 point-of-care system. This provides an objective indication of Paul's disease status beyond symptoms, which may not always be a reliable guide. Paul's NT-proBNP levels are decreasing. His therapy is working and his condition is improving. The Cobas H232 point-of-care system puts the power of NT-proBNP in the doctor's hands.
Over the last few years, we constantly leveraged our data analysis skills. This is, I think, the main improvement that we did, using process data to monitor each and every production step, and thereby ensuring an output of high-quality products for our customers. In the same time, we also collected data from our customers. So we collected data from more than 1,000 B123 analyzers and merged them with our in-house process and performance data. And with this big data analysis, we were able to identify key improvements and applied them to our products, but also to our manufacturing processes. And this enabled us, again, to ensure high-quality product supply for our customers.
We simulated more than 5 years of in-use time of these new MCM revisions with over 4,500 different consumable changes simulated. And what we have seen is, in these times simulated, we had no pins broken, we had no step losses, no errors in these regards. So we are really looking forward to a very stable revision of this MCM. The major changes, one of them is the pin. So the pins are now thicker, the pins are now robust. Second is the guiding rail. So the guiding rail is now fixed in its position and you can use it as it was intended to. Third one is definitely our spindle nut. Before it was plastic, a plastic part, now it's also a robust brass part. The main goal of this project was to reduce the failure rate by 50% to make it a very robust product. That's what we achieved.
The issue with chloride was that the parameter was failing after usually 3 to 7 days of in-use. And failing means for the customer he either had to switch it off or to exchange the cartridge. And when we were starting with the project, only 66% of the sensors were working fine. We were able to identify 7 parameters in the production that we are now much more closely monitoring, and we have also narrowed down the specifications. And since this improvement, 97% of the sensors were working good.
With the feedback from the field, we saw that our glucose sensors showed around 10% in-use failures. In-use failures means that they die early, right? So essentially, we looked at our processes and matched a couple of maybe 50 parameters within our processes to find the solution to improve that situation. We could narrow the mixing time down to a sweet spot, improving our in-use performance of the sensors from 10% to roughly 1%. And this was for us a very big success.
The starting point was the customer feedback that they were not satisfied with the current quality that was coming towards them on leaky fluid packs. We tested several packaging ideas and came out with this one robust setup. This went through a standardized transport test, which simulates the harshest conditions that real-world fluid packs would see. From 2016 to 2018, we had about 88 complaints per year on leaky fluid packs. Since implementing the change about a year ago, we only have had 12 cases reported.
Digitalization and data are reshaping the world. But what does that mean for healthcare? At Roche, we believe that what's best for the patient sets the agenda for future technologies. To make sense of scattered and siloed data, we need to bring healthcare thinking to technology. As demand grows in the laboratory and at the point of care, operational effectiveness can improve predictability and transparency. From better managed workflows that save time on non-value-adding tasks, to optimized inventory processes that reduce cost without changing infrastructure. By minimizing unexpected downtime, we help to make the most of your time. And by measuring daily performance, you can analyze trends to streamline staffing and processes to get more done with less. We are elevating the laboratory beyond diagnostic results, turning newfound efficiency into meaningful gains across healthcare. To enhance the business of care, administrators can now establish new benchmarks in disease and care management, identifying trends and patterns that optimize testing, create cost efficiencies, and minimize gaps in care. Empowered leadership teams can make confident decisions that meet operational and financial goals, establish best practices, and provide value-based outcomes. Ultimately, we're providing a competitive edge while directly impacting the patient experience to expand your reach into community settings. During diagnosis and treatment, clinical decision support solutions are advancing patient care and inspiring better-informed decisions, driving collaboration, bringing together the most relevant data, reducing the burden of meeting preparation, and generating more personalized insights. We're optimizing the way we use data to help you enhance the delivery of care and change patient lives for the better. Whatever your ambition for your lab, your healthcare system, or the patients you serve, we have the experience and the solutions to make them a reality.
Algunos de nosotros tenemos un antecedente que nos alerta sobre un riesgo de cáncer y hace que hasta los exámenes anuales de rutina sean inquietantes. Sin embargo, cuando aparece un bulto, nadie está totalmente preparado. Después de una prueba de Papá Nicolau para detectar el cáncer cervical y el BPH, el ginecólogo de Kate le toma una muestra de sangre para detectar las concentraciones de antígenos asociados a los tumores y evaluar el estado de salud general de Kate. La Organización de Asistencia Sanitaria, donde se realizan los análisis de Kate, utiliza Burex Diagnostics Optimization para optimizar los protocolos de solicitud del ginecólogo de Kate. Estos análisis ayudan a garantizar que Kate reciba las pruebas adecuadas sin procedimientos innecesarios o deficiencias en el despistaje. Los resultados de las pruebas y los análisis se trasladan a la plataforma Navify a través de una estrecha integración con los resultados médicos electrónicos del hospital, para su uso inmediato en un flujo de trabajo Navify que aprovecha la interoperabilidad del sistema. Ante la sensación de un bulto en el pecho de Kate y su edad, su ginecólogo ordena una mamografía. Una ecografía confirma los hallazgos de la mamografía y solicita la derivación a un oncólogo quirúrgico. El médico ordena una biopsia mediante aspiración con aguja fina, con muestras que se analizarán con el software Roche UPath Enterprise. Se realizará la secuenciación de próxima generación en la muestra, y después de que todos los resultados de Kate se integren en la plataforma Navify y se cotejen en el Comité de Tumores Navify, serán discutidos por un equipo de expertos en una reunión del Comité de Tumores. Se digitalizan las muestras de biopsia. Las imágenes digitales se ingresan como un caso de paciente en el software Roche UPath Enterprise, donde el patólogo gestiona el caso de principio a fin. El informe de diagnóstico y las imágenes de Path Software se exportan al Comité de Tumores Navify. En el Comité de Tumores Navify, los datos de calidad de todo el proceso del paciente permiten a los médicos tomar decisiones más informadas y seguras. Es necesario realizar pruebas adicionales para analizar la mejor vía de tratamiento, por lo que se solicita la realización de un perfil tumoral mediante la tecnología de secuenciación de nueva generación. El perfilador de mutaciones Navify interpreta e informa de sus variantes genómicas, identificando las opciones terapéuticas que se pueden aplicar y que están respaldadas por las agencias locales de aprobación de fármacos, los estudios clínicos y las directrices médicas. El perfilador de mutaciones Navify exporta un informe completo al Comité de Tumores Navify. El oncólogo quirúrgico de Kate realiza una búsqueda de publicaciones en Navify. Una app de respaldo para la toma de decisiones clínicas Navify, diseñada para ayudar a tomar decisiones más seguras en la preparación del Comité de Tumores y que adjunta un estudio relevante a su presentación. Otros médicos se preparan para su reunión de forma similar en el Comité de Tumores Navify y con las apps de respaldo para la toma de decisiones clínicas. Luego, una sola exposición preparada por radiología, patología, un navegador de enfermería clínica y oncología con literatura para apoyar la toma de decisiones del grupo, se comparte en el Comité de Tumores Navify con otros datos desde el diagnóstico hasta el tratamiento. El equipo del Comité de Tumores decide el tratamiento óptimo para Kate. El oncólogo de Kate comparte la recomendación de tratamiento del Comité de Tumores. Una combinación de las soluciones de Roche diagnóstica y de respaldo para la toma de decisiones clínicas permite a los médicos elaborar el tratamiento óptimo.